Another thing that I've noticed when it comes to downloads is everything may not always be clear, but the tools and resources will always be provided. I take it all the way back to 2020. I'm driving to Houston, and my first 4 hours, I'm just sitting in silence, and God is giving me downloads and showing me what I'm going to be doing, and showing me how I'm going to be talking on stages, showing me how I'm going to be healing people. But He didn't say when,
Yeah.
He didn't say how. He just gave me the vision.
Yeah.
Houston is where you're supposed to be. As soon as I get to Houston, one of my mentors, my spiritual mentors, Miss Dottie, I speak about her often. She called me, said, "Hey, what part of Houston are you in?" I told her I'm in the Woodlands. She said, "The lady that is in charge of the Bible study that I do virtually lives in the Woodlands, and I wanted to connect you guys." So Carmen and Bob, I met them in 2020. Me and my wife just had dinner with them this past weekend and asked them to continue to mentor us in marriage. Right. So that was a resource. I started a childhood friend of mine that grew up playing on my sister's basketball team. She was like, "Hey, RJ, I heard you moved in town. I work at this restaurant. You should come. You should come check it out."
Mm-hmm.
Just based off her name, I got the job, right? But the blessing in working at the restaurant was the boss that hired me on at the private practice. I was serving her and her husband and their friends while they were at dinner.
Yeah.
Right. So had no idea what God had planned for me.
Yeah.
Right. I just knew the vision that He
Mm-hmm.
gave me in that download. And every single day, every single time I felt as if things weren't working out, every single time I felt as if I wasn't having enough, I was going to come up short or I was in the wrong position. He would remind me, here's a tool, here's a resource. He would drop another resource. He would drop another tool. All right, Rex, stay focused. Right. Don't focus on what you're not getting. Focus on what I've already blessed you with.